If you're very lucky, every now and then someone comes into your life who changes you forever, just by grace. Sarah Taylor was that for me, and for so many of us who have been walking Sarah home.
Okay. It is March 1st, 2020. I'm Sarah Taylor, and today I'm feeling grateful, which is the main feeling I have every day. And it's really hard to be in a situation like mine and be upset, even though it sounds scary. I'm so grateful for this life. Even though I'm diagnosed with brain cancer, it doesn't scare me. And the death that could very well come from it doesn't scare me. It doesn't mean that I'm not believing that I'll die. I believe that maybe I'll be lucky and be one of the random rare people that lives through it. That could happen, but realistically it's such a small percentage, and so it's very easy that I could die from it, and I'm okay any way it goes. Literally, if there were no more trees or no more leaves, we wouldn't be able to be alive. Absolutely. So when I think about that intellectually, and then I also look at the beauty of the leaves, I can just sit here in absolute stunning, a stunning situation where I'm like, wow, this is incredible.
No one can face this difficult challenge alone. Sarah's husband, Mark, has been her loving and steady companion, holding her hand throughout this long walk as she bravely continues her journey to the light.
Today is April 15th. I'm a vegan, and I'm vegan for ethical reasons, because the way animals are treated, I would literally rather give up my life than take the lives of lots of animals. I just don't think it's fair. Yeah, so when the doctor said, hey, this does not look good at all, I said, okay. I've had at that point 47 years, now I'm 48, and I thought, I've had 47 incredible years, and I can't be upset about that. I think we often believe, well, if you're not Christian, you go to hell. And there's a heaven for the rest of eternity, and there's a hell for the rest of eternity.
I know that one.
Yeah, and that could be a really scary thing. And I have this idea, everybody has their idea about heaven, but my mom knows I love animals, so I couldn't wait to go to heaven, because I would, ride a lion and have a kitten in my arm and a puppy in my other arm. We're going to keep coming back. That's what I believe. And so I'm okay with that. And I've actually had some interesting research where they say you often come back with people that you were here with before. And I think, isn't that great? I mean, who knows if it's true? I could come back as a tree outside, or I could come back as a puppy next door. I don't know. But from what I can tell from the research, it really does look like you do tend to come back as another human. Most people do it anyway, as far as we can tell. And you can come back with the same people.
Do you see yourself as more than just a physical body?
I see all of us as more than physical bodies, and that's the science side of me, because I worked in medical research for so many years. I came up with a totally different idea of who we are and how we're here that way. Mm-hmm. Like every day, notice how grateful you are, because I think it's the gratitude that really makes us sit there and say, wow, things could have been so different. Yeah. And here I've lived a really, really good life.
I feel like God, Divine, knows exactly what He's doing by having Sarah go through this and be that example for us during this time that's so powerful on the planet, and representing what's possible how we can, handle anything that comes our way.
I'm a medical doctor, and I've never in my life been around anyone who's handled the prospect of dying soon with more grace. I feel less afraid of dying from being around Sarah, honestly.
In general, I just had this huge understanding recently that just came to me. It's almost like I had a bad dream about it or something. And the dream was basically, hey, time is short. This is your chance to go make a difference in this arena. Not like not like any of us haven't ever made a change in life or change for other people, help for other people. But this time I realized, like, wow, there's something I can say, things I can do, people I can help. Yeah, when I was 8 years old, nothing big was going on in my life. It's not like somebody had died or even a dog or a cat had died or anything like that. But I was just out one day just playing around, and all of a sudden I had this belief that just was sent to me or something. I don't know how to describe it, and who knows, it could be wrong. But I had this piece of information that was downloaded to me that said, you're going to die young. And I remember that so well at the moment, and it didn't scare me. It didn't freak me out at all. I just kind of went, okay.
What would you like to say to people out there who've had a terminal diagnosis? What wisdom can you give them, just in a minute or two?
I think I would have two pieces of wisdom that just come to mind quickly. And the first piece of wisdom is, you don't know. Even when they say, oh, well, you've got this diagnosis and you're likely to be dead very, very soon, you might not be. You might be able to live right through it. So don't give in. But on the other hand, my other point is be open. Be open to what the world's bringing, because it could be that it's time for you to go, and that's okay. This is what I believe, is that we all have these huge fears about what's coming, and we have no reason to be afraid because we don't know what's coming. So when you don't know, it could be that what's coming is so incredible and wonderful and amazing that once we come and go through death, we might be on the other side laughing with everybody going, oh my gosh, I had no idea, I was so terrified. And clearly my choice is to live. I live an amazing life. I'm not sad about dying, because even though now I'm 49, so it started when I was the end of 47, but now I just still sit here in this exact same position I was in the day the doctor said, oh my God, I've got terrible news. You have stage 4 brain cancer. And I just said, okay, okay, it's okay, because we're all going to die. And so I just say I'm spiritual. I'm spiritual to me so much that I'm constantly grateful. Mm-hmm. It's so rare that I'm not grateful, and I'm not saying that because, oh, I'm such a good person. I've just learned, having read all that there's so much to be grateful for. So thank you, God, for this incredible life. Maybe little videos like these have help one person really change something, and to me that would be not anything bad at all. Yeah, thank you.
Aloha.